Welcome one more time to this special moment in which we have the chance to talk to our panelists. I am very excited and very happy to talk to Vivian Portella. Vivian Portella is representing B&T Câmbio. Hi Vivian, how are you?
Hi, very nice, thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to us. We're very grateful.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
So let's talk about a little bit about B&T Câmbio. Can you tell us a little bit about the company, where it started, what are the main activities that are being performed, and what are we see or expect here in Miami?
Yes, sure. First of all, thank you for your invitation for this meeting and for the opportunity to be here. So B&T Câmbio is a company that has 30 years in the international payment segment. We mostly do B2B payments, but since like 4 years ago, we started the P2P2 here. We have a lot of partners here from CrossTech, and we also have many partnership with companies in Brazil that do like currency currency exchange for tourism.
Wow.
We have almost 30 stores, 30 branches today in the whole country that we sell currency like US dollars and euro and pesos for travelers.
Great. How long have you been exactly here in Miami?
We are in Miami since 2016. Myself, since 2018, and I came from Brazil to United States to establish the business here, to initiate the partnership, especially for remittances services.
Great. So that's very interesting. We have the opportunity to have a woman leading such an important initiatives from Brazil. And talking about from Brazil, specifically, B&T Câmbio, it's a company that has seen very changes in generations. So we had the pleasure to meet Tulio, and it's Vivian's dad. Very nice to see how the business has evolved and has, all of the different technological and digital area has improved the different processes. But we can talk a little bit about that initial state. When we had the chance to talk to Tulio, Tulio shared with us and expressed how it all evolved, and now it's his son, Tulio Jr., who is actually leading the company. So it's great to see how brother and sister are being, joining together in forces and expanding the business. So can you tell us a little bit about that change, generational change in the company?
Yes, sure. So as I told, B&T has 30 years of foundation, and I started in B&T in 2008. So yeah, it's been for almost 15 years. So we are in this transition from first succession for the me and my brothers, and so my brother Tulio is in Brazil leading the company there, and I'm here, and we have a lot of synergy.
Yes.
Yeah, this is very important.
Yes, agreed.
But even though we are family, we need to have like a lot of meetings together to have the company going in the same lead.
Yes.
Even we are family, we need to have always these conversations, because everybody have different thoughts, and we must be like in harmony so we can have the business going.
Great, that's incredible, and I congratulate you guys.
Thank you.
I think that's very important. We saw it, definitely. We saw it when we had the chance to talk to Tulio, and he spoke with so much pride. That is part of our industry. Most of the family companies evolved to become big enterprises in which we are focused on exactly that, remittances and creating the opportunities and spaces for people around the world. What can we tell about B&T Câmbio here in Miami and the expectations for the upcoming years?
So we just developed our mobile app.
Great, that's
Yes.
great.
Yes, we are under the process of digitalizing the company, even though it's a familiar company, we are leading to professionalize the company too, and the digital business is one of our main investments right now. So it's called Easy.
Nice.
Yeah, Easy Remittances. It was launched in Brazil last week.
Last week, so
Yes.
brand new product. Great,
Yeah, brand
great to
new.
hear that.
It was just launched, and probably next year we're going to be launching here with licenses here and in Europe too. So we can be like more, especially in Brazilian community. So where there's a Brazilian community, we're going to be there, being their mobile app and helping especially the Latin and Brazilian community, because we know we have our special needs and we have specific business in Brazil, so we want to be the company that attend and look for attend these kinds of customers.
Great. Definitely, it's such great news to hear that we're thinking about the people. And we talked to a couple of your colleagues, and we talked about that embracement that we do to communities. So, given that human side of our industry, it's so important on our day-to-day activities. So, as we continue to discuss, and we thank you so much for this time, you're going to be participating in a panel, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's great. Now, this is not the first time that we've seen B&T Câmbio here in CrossTech World. It's not the first time. So let's go back into a couple of years and we can see the participation that you've had. Is this the first time that you've been participating in a panel?
No, actually, I think before pandemic, yes, we've been in a panel here, and it was very important for us to discuss regulation in Brazil.
Nice, interesting.
Yes, because in Latin countries are recurrently renovating their regulation. It's good because we are going through under new processes, but it's like we need to be on time all the time.
Yes.
And it's very important for us to have panels like this discussing specific regions or specific regulation for the countries, so can everybody that is not from that country can understand what's going on there. Sometimes we have different processes or changing processes, and it's important for the community that is around this country to understand what's going on there.
Great, and I think the updating and the continuous updating of information and processes makes even more dynamic what we do, day to day and on a daily basis. So now let's go now to this time on CrossTech World 2022. We are honored, we are very excited, as I shared with you before, to have Vivian Portella joining a very important roundtable. Our roundtables are directed exclusively to very strategic and very specific sectors of our industry, and now we're going to have the chance to study, analyze, and discuss why Brazil is the door to Latin America. So I think that's something nice, and there is a lot of things happening within Brazil. So let's talk a little bit about the expectations of that panel. And what do you think about that? Is Brazil the door to Latin America?
Yeah, one of the biggest for sure. Yes, yes, because we know Brazil still has a very healthy economy, and we are receiving a lot of immigrants and also sending immigrants abroad. So this goes like a very big flow of money transfer from Brazil and to Brazil, and I think I even invite the people that are watching that want to understand a little bit better about Brazil, they go watch this panel so can understand the innovations from this market that is ready to be launched from Brazilian Central Bank, and all the banks participating too, they have a lot to share. And I'm very grateful and proud, honored to be invited for this panel, and I hope that I can share a little bit of my knowledge with all of you guys too.
Great. Oh no, we're actually, like I said before, we are looking forward. This is something very important, and some people might think that since Brazil it's that big, it's so big, it might be complex, it might be difficult, but it's great. If you want to save years of research and of understanding, let's go and talk to the experts and share not only their expertise, but also share some of the experiences that they had throughout the years in the market. I think that's going to be something very interesting, and we all are enticed into understanding what happens in Brazil. And Brazil, in spite of everything that we've been going through as a Latin American country, it embraces technology, it embraces change and innovation. And you, Vivian, have shared that with us. We're launching a new app so soon. We would love to hear that as well as we continue to have our conversations. And personally, Vivian, I want to thank you so much for this time. B&T Câmbio, very close to the heart of CrossTech, and we want to just congratulate for everything that you're doing, and we invite everyone to see and to watch the Brazil Door to Latin America, next with Vivian Portella, Joao Campanelli, Lorinei Santos, Kelly Massaro, and it's going to be moderated by our COO, Priscila de Oliveira. See you in our panels.